Home prices are down year over year. Inventory is nearly the highest it's been since 2013, and interest rates have ticked up due to inflation concerns. It sounds like doom and gloom, right? Well, it actually has created a pretty interesting buying opportunity. And if you're a seller, I'm going to show you what this might mean for your bottom line. I'm Andy Harris with Foris Real Estate, and this is your Portland market update for March 2026. Let's get into the data. Real quick, before we get into the numbers, if you're a Portland homeowner and you're curious how the shift in the market is impacting your home's value, take a look at the link that I have in the description for my free home valuation tool. No pressure, no commitment, just a clean snapshot of where your home's value is today. Okay, let's talk about what's actually going on in the market today. All right, let's start with inventory. The inventory levels continue to climb year over year, but have dropped from the highest levels from 2013. So last month in January, we were at 4.3 months of inventory. Like I said, that is that month right here was the highest since 2013. We have dropped, but as you can see, we're still staying elevated compared to the last 2 years. So the trend is towards more inventory, which is good for buyers as it offers more opportunities or more options on the market. And for sellers, it really indicates that you really have to present your home correctly, price it correctly in order to beat out the competition, which there is more of than there used to be. Okay, let's get into interest rates. These have ticked up recently after the Iran situation, and higher gas prices is causing some concern for inflation. So as you can see, it was very recently down at 5.98%, which was nice to see a change and a 5 starting the interest rate number. We're now at 6.11%. This is Freddie Mac's national mortgage rate tracker. So we're still in the low end of things here, for the 52-week range. So that's good. That has improved affordability since we're in the low 6% range rather than last year when we were up, way up in the high sixes. So this is a net positive, I think, for everybody, particularly buyers who are looking to get into the market or people who are looking to sell and buy at the same time. So anyways, this is, net positive overall, even if we've ticked up a little bit lately. So this is kind of interesting. Let's take a look at prices over year over year and compared to last month. So February median sale price is $525. If you saw the February number from last year was $538,300. So the median sale price is down 2.5%, which is a little surprising because normally each year pricing continues to rise, but as you've seen with the inventory going up, it hasn't been in sellers' favor recently. Let's see. So new listings and pending sales are up, quite a bit. I mean, the good news is the pending sales are up, but the new listings are up even more. Closed sales, again, down. We'll see if that reverses here as the spring season continues. Like I said, the pricing's down, inventory's up, and total market time is up by 12 days, which is a fair amount as well. So, again, most of this data is showing benefit for buyers. More listings and more market time makes sellers a little bit more anxious and ready to make a deal. So again, for sellers, you just really need to have your agent and you go through a really strong marketing plan about how to get your listing seen far and wide. Make sure you're pricing it right. Overpricing and hoping you are going to get an offer is a particularly tenuous strategy at this point because there is more opportunities out there for buyers. So really need to be smart with your strategy nowadays. And let's also look at the seasonal price upswing that we have every year. So it's already started. Prices did drop towards the end of the year, and you can already see that the price is starting to go up. And this is something that I talk about every year. You can see this At the beginning of the year, prices go up and then they drop, and then they go up and then they drop, and then they go up and then they drop. So this is a very normal way that our market in Portland, Oregon works. You're going to see the start of the year. Everything starts here. It goes up for the first half of the year. Usually it goes somewhat sideways during summer, and it might tick down. Sometimes there's a little bump. Some of these bumps are probably like around September, October, and then it'll go back down at the end of the year. So you're not too late if you are a buyer getting into the market right now, but the more you wait in this year, the more prices are going to go up. And, if you're trying to time the market, you typically want to buy end of the year or the beginning of the year. The caveat and the trade-off is there's usually less inventory. There's less houses on the market. Now, if you can find the right house in that time period, it's an ideal time to buy. So, anyways, if you have any questions, if there's anything I can do to help, please let me know. I help people every day buying and selling. So I'm here for you. And you can contact me at 503-504-2369. All my contact information is down below. If you like this video, please do subscribe so you can get notifications for it. And I appreciate a like as well to help get it out to other people. So thanks a lot for watching. And if there's anything I can do to help, like I said, please let me know. Have a great day.